All right, bro.
See, this nigga got me all nervous and shit.
Nah, bro, you good.
Hey, yo, Miggy, what's up?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Miggy Talkz. I'm your host with the most Miggy, and to my right, I got the one and only Frobby. How you doing, brother?
Is this far enough? Nah,
Yeah,
just
bro,
kidding.
you good, you
Yeah, how
good?
we doing? How we doing?
I'm doing good, man. First of all, man, thanks for showing up to the show, bro. I appreciate you
It's an
taking
honor.
the time.
It's an honor. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, bro. So, hey, man, honestly, bro, I was actually looking forward to doing this episode because I personally, well, let's just go back to the start, bro. You and I, we went to the same high school, graduated the same class, and in high school, bro, I had what you called a pretty cool rap career, bro. I was trying to I was on the come up trying to do my thing. And
fun.
there was one thing that everybody would talk to me. They'd say, hey, bro, go talk to Frobby. Hey, man, go link up with Frobby.
I still suck at this whole music
Bro,
thing.
go talk to Frobby. I was like, who the hell is this Frobby guy, bro? I had no idea. And then I found out through one of my other buddies, Gonzo or Chata.
Gonzi, shout out Gonzi.
Shout out Gonzi. Free Gonzi, man.
Free Gonzi, nice.
And so then I heard you took over his clothing company. I'm like, dang, like this man Frobby, like he must be like one of those guys. Like he's a guy, right? Someone I need to know.
Hey,
So-
just FYI, it wasn't just me. There was a whole team involved. So shout out to the team, even though we failed miserably. You know, we still going back.
You failed.
Back to it. You know, we fell here and there. You know, we just keep going though.
All
Keep
right.
going. My bad. Keep going.
No, you good. So, anyways, long story short, bro, I was able to link up with you. We went to your house. We were doing all these different like underground hip hop stuff.
yeah,
like
I
obviously, bro,
remember.
I think you're pretty like up
Underground
there
in my living room.
underground Long
living
Beach hip hop
room.
stuff, bro. So like talk to me, man. Like what was the journey like, bro? Because on social media you do skits, you do
Sheesh.
producing, all this stuff, bro. Like
damn, thank you.
like kind of like, bro, who are you and why should we care, man?
Man, honestly, I don't even want you to care. It's just I just do me at the end of the day. Like this is what I like to do. This is the whole music, the whole the cars. I love the whole cars thing. Helping people out.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's just me. Like I don't even care if I want if I blow up or whatever. Like
yeah.
at the end of the day, I kind of do it for the money as long as I'm happy. But as long as like other people, like I said, like I get paid to engineer, but I'm always like I make sure you love your like your quality of music. Like
Yeah.
like
You look
all that's in
you
there.
look for ways to satisfy both parties.
Exactly.
Satisfy
there you
your
go.
pocket and satisfy their needs.
Equity. Yeah, have you guys seen that word before? Equity. I love that word.
Equity.
Equity.
Okay.
I think that's how you say it.
Equity or equity?
Shit.
Nah, bro. But yeah, bro. So
so-
what motivated you to want to do music, bro? When at like what age or at what point in time was it like, you know what? Let me get a computer. Let me get some Fruity Loops, and let me just try putting some shit together.
Let's see. It had to be when I was probably 14, back in middle school. No, not middle school. My bad. High school, like sophomore year.
Mhm.
Sophomore year. I always love music. Who doesn't like music?
Yeah.
So I was into like EDM. So I loved EDM. I was into like Skrillex. So I am gonna become like a whole ass EDM DJ artist.
Okay.
So that's when I just started picking up the computer, and I love, like I said, I love EDM, but like some of the songs were just too long from the beginning, and then I like the drop. So that's when I picked up the computer, kind of hopped on a free program on a DJ, virtual DJ. There you go. From there, I just started messing with it, and then from there, that's how I just got into like the whole music thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's kind of just like you thought, oh, I kind of want to be into the whole EDM scene, like doing raves and stuff like that. Like that's kind of the goal. Okay,
No
okay.
drugs though. No drugs. We
No
gotta do that full energy.
Yes,
full-
sir.
So
Dang, bro. Okay, so at sophomore year in high school is when you started, and then when did you kind of, I guess you could say, start collaborating with like local artists
let's
and
see.
things like that?
I'm not gonna lie. I had an old friend named shit. You guys remember Gerald? Shit. Shout out Gerald. I don't talk to him no more, but shout out Gerald. He downloaded this program, FL Studios.
Yeah.
Come on, who doesn't know FL Studios?
Yeah.
He downloaded that on my computer, and then it just got boring somewhere like in summer of sophomore going to like junior year, and it was just like, man, I have no friends, whatever. Nobody fucks with me, and then I just started messing on that, just started making beats, blah 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 blah, and then like social media was a big thing, Snapchat, and that's how it all started. I was just putting things on Snapchat.
Just putting everything on Snapchat?
Just like, I'm like, look what I can do. And then all my friends were just making beats. So we were like kind of sharing things, but we would put it on our story.
Okay.
So then from there, people just, were noticing me, seeing, hey, can you make me a beat? I'm like, the hell? I'm like, I don't know nothing about this. I just make boop, boop, boop. But from there, it just started. Just people started seeing my social media, la, 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 la. Can you do this? Can you do that? Once I started seeing some money in it, like, I'm like, I'll give you $10. I'll give you $5.
$5 for a beat?
$5 for a beat.
Okay.
Bro, I did $5 mixing.
$5 mixing?
$5 mixing.
So that's not making a beat. That's just like taking someone's vocals and putting it into a beat?
Yeah, I started doing all that. Like, when people started hitting me up, I started getting into the whole recording thing.
Yeah.
I wanted to make beats with, like, voices in it. So I used my voice from, like, the white...
little air, like Apple
mics. Yeah. And then from there, frequencies, I started searching that up on YouTube, blah, blah, blah. Shout out to YouTube. YouTube is my dad.
You should go to. I got you.
And then, like I said, from there, I just started messing with it. I'm like, if I can do this on my voice, just imagine what I can do it on other people's voices.
Yeah.
Trial and error. Gave it a try, blah, 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 blah. People started fucking with it. People started liking it.
Okay. Was there ever a point in, like, maybe the start of your whole beat adventure that you kind of felt like, man, like, what's the point of this? Or am I really, like, is me putting this amount of time and effort into it, am I ever going to get anything in return? Or did you feel, like, stuck? Like, did you feel like you reached a plateau where you just, like, you felt like you just kind of reached the top and you couldn't get any higher? And then were you able to push through that and actually see, like, something beautiful on the other side?
So, like I said, it was, like, I did it all for fun. Like, at the end of the day, it was all for fun. Like, I didn't really care about the money.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, I'm doing it for fun. I like getting paid. So then just doing that kind of just, like, opened up a bunch of doors for me.
Yeah. Like,
the world just basically said, oh, so you doing this, look what other people can offer. And then I'm like, okay, cool. So, like I said, it was just more for fun. And I'm not going to lie. I started seeing, like, different artists, shout out to Almighty Keys, the dude that made Uno. He put me on. I met F Beats, blah, 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 blah. Shout out F Beats. But then I'm just like, at that point, once you have everything and you haven't gone far or haven't done anything at all,
yeah,
that's when I started feeling like, damn, what am I doing? Like, you know what I mean? Dude, like, I got all this out in the table for me and nothing has happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's when I realized I wasn't doing it for fun no more.
Okay. So basically what you're trying to say is, like, when you were doing it for fun, it was kind of like you didn't really care, like, if it was going to go anywhere or how much money you would make or that, you collab with, like, maybe say Blueface or anybody like that. It's kind of just, you just doing it for fun. And then you started meeting with some people who had, like, connections to these big-time artists, big-time studios, record deals, and stuff like that. And you saw, okay, there's opportunity in it. And then that's kind of when you started to feel like, okay, now I got to take this to the next level.
Yeah.
So now how was that transition into the next level? Did things start to get a lot more competitive? Was it a lot more cutthroat? Was there more backstabbing?
Yeah. Not backstabbing. All right, well, what else?
Because, like, I don't know. It just kind of seems like there's a trend in the hip-hop community, especially with, like, record labels and just, like, when you start to accumulate a certain amount of fame, fake people want to kind of hang out with you, not for you, but for what you can offer for them. You know what I'm saying? Did you ever experience anything like that?
Bro, all my life. Oh, my God,
you know what I mean?
Bro. Come on, like.
Because, like I said in the beginning of the podcast, man, it's like I knew about you, and I didn't even know who you were. Like, I feel like, in high school, there's, like, those certain amount of, like, kids that everybody knows. I thought you were one of those type of persons. So, like, I don't know exactly what your perspective is on it.
Hell no, bro. I was bullied, bro. No one liked me, bro. Everything was shit in middle school. Middle school is where, like, I was too nice. I was too nice to everybody.
In middle school or high school?
Like, all my life.
Yeah.
All my life. And, like, where it actually started seeing, like, being too nice gets you hurt was in middle school. 6th grade. Like, I started wanting to be like the cool kids. Because, who doesn't want to fit in?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I started doing that, but these motherfuckers were some bullies.
Yeah.
So when I started looking like them, they started taking away stuff that I had that they liked. That's when they tricked me into saying, oh, let me hold that. I'll give it back to you tomorrow. La, 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 la. Bro, that's when I started realizing, like, I don't know. You just got to be yourself. You know what I mean? Go find your own group. If they don't fuck with you, if they don't like you, if they don't do, go find your own thing. You know what I mean? And that's how it all started. Just like I got bullied to build my rep up by fighting. You know, that's how it all started. And then I just locked myself up like at the end of middle school.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just like I don't like anybody. Like throughout middle school, you start finding out that people only talk to you because of this. Da 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 da. You know, it all started in middle school.
Yeah.
So I guess at a young age, I opened up my mind and I started really paying attention. Like, got some fake ass both. No, just kidding.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's okay because then put yourself in like their shoes.
Yeah.
Why do they do that? Why? You know, everyone has issues. I got issues. So what I learned is everyone is needed at some point, no matter what. So it's either your decision on how you want to take it. If you want to take it as a good thing or a bad thing. I used to take it as a bad thing. I used to be like, I'm being used. La 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 la. You know,
Yeah, like get away from me.
Yeah, but then I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna start doing things that I do, such as I love driving cars. I love the mechanicking, like the mechanical stuff. So if anybody hits me up for like, can you help me out with my headlight? La 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 la. You know,
You're there.
I'm down because it's
Yeah.
fun. You know, it's fun to me, and that's when I learned you gotta learn how to like give yourself up for the stuff that you like. So then you don't have anything against them at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
Okay.
That was all on you.
I got you.
So then from there, like whatever I do, whatever I'm like told to do is because of like my skills, you know?
I got you.
And
Because
I'm
of your
happy about it.
passion. Whatever
Yeah,
you're
there you go.
passionate about.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can say that. Yeah.
I dig that. Hey, bro, so it sounds like music is one of your passions, and then you're telling me about like car is one of your passions. You know what I mean? So let me say, do you feel like
My Mustang.
yeah, I see that thing. That's nice, bro. I kind of want to get into that.
Bro, I got you. Don't worry.
But do you think that like passions is very important to, I guess, happiness in someone's life? Like, obviously you have passions, and it's cool because you realize what those passions are. Because like a majority of people out there, they don't know exactly what they're passionate about or what they want to do.
Yeah.
And you know, like obviously, you know, you probably been through some shit, especially
Yeah.
with those bullies in middle school and all that. And so just the fact that like you find something that you're into genuinely, that you genuinely like to do, and something that you can reach out and help others with, does that kind of like just make you a happier person in general? Would you find yourself to be a more happy person than somebody else who doesn't have a passion like that? And lastly, what are some tips that you could probably give for someone looking for a passion?
Let's see. Dang, there's too many questions,
I know, bro.
I can't
Slow it down. Let me slow it down.
remember
Let me slow it
nothing.
down.
All right. First one.
First one is, how did you know that you were passionate for your cars and your music?
When you start realizing like all the failures, you don't take them as like as a bad thing.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like when I mess up on a bolt or something breaks, I'm like, I don't be like, damn, you know what? Like, damn, I don't want to do this no more. You know? It just makes me be like, why? But then I'm like, all right, let's go fix it. You know, let's go. You know, when it's like you're not stressing about it and you just want to keep going,
Yeah.
that's a passion. That's your passion. That's what
Okay.
you like to do. You know?
So even through the failures, if you still want to pick it up and do it
Even
again.
through her flaws. Yeah.
Okay.
Even if you like her flaws, then that's a passion.
All right. Hey, there you go.
Okay.
All right. So now what are some tips for like someone trying to find a passion who hasn't found a passion yet?
Oh, damn. What do you like to do? Like, realistically in your head, like, the first thing in your head, like, what do you like to do? If you like to eat, go start cooking. You know what I mean? Start learning how to cook. You know, you
Yeah.
might get in, like, might be interesting on, like, what you be eating and what you be putting in your body. Like, Gordon
There you
Ramsay.
go.
Shout out to Gordon Ramsay.
Hey,
But, you know,
yeah.
stuff like that, you know?
Yeah. And also like I feel like you don't even have to like necessarily do that. If anything, just find the things that you don't want to do. Because if you find out what you don't want to do, then that's already one thing that you can check off
Okay.
in the list to get you closer to figure out what you do want to do.
Okay,
You know what I
okay.
mean?
Yeah.
Now the last one is like, do you think that you having more of like a passion makes you a genuinely happier person than someone who doesn't have a passion?
I feel like passion means like happiness at the end of the day. So like you're saying, is
So
it
like
better?
someone, so like you,
Uh-huh.
You can't wait to go help out somebody else with their car.
Okay.
You can't wait to hop into the studio and make a beat for somebody.
Okay. Mhm.
You're passionate about that.
Right.
Some people, they wake up the next day and it's like, well, now what?
Man, y'all some
know what I mean?
depressed ass little mud turds.
Like,
yeah, you know?
so it's like, it's
okay.
it's there, you know?
Yeah. I think those people that don't have passion or they don't feel like doing anything, they got something going on. Like they got
have
issues.
low self motivation.
That like yeah, you can say like they got issues. They got issues that they need to fix on their own. That makes them feel better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, give me an example why maybe you had a day where you just didn't feel like doing something.
Yeah.
Like well, why? Like why didn't you feel
I
like
don't
doing
know.
it?
I just maybe like emotionally drained.
Emotionally drained. So that
tired.
means emotion. Like, see, that's a real good one. Emotionally drained. Like, that's the first thing that came out your mouth, your head. So it's like a, fix what is that? You know what I mean?
Emotions. That's just all in your head.
Then you better start
You know
changing
what I
that
mean?
up. Then you better say, then don't be a weak ass little sissy and let your brain take over. Like, your brain is your brain. Like, take over. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like,
I guess you could say build mental toughness.
there you go. Okay.
Just like the text message that I sent you this morning, bro. The reason why I sent that is because just doing that builds mental toughness.
Oh,
Being
okay,
able,
okay.
because like, bro, it's crazy, man. I was thinking about this earlier. It's like, what is addiction, bro? Addiction is something that you do and you can't have any control over it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
No matter how bad you tell yourself you don't want to do it, you can't do it. You give in every single time. That's the addictive personality. But what's the opposite of that, bro? Being mentally tough, being able to want to do something, but holding yourself back. I feel like mental toughness is something that needs to be trained.
Okay.
Anybody can be mentally tough, but it takes practice and it takes hard work. You know what I'm saying? So already, bro, off of what I texted you, I'm already like 11 days in.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, by day 6, let's just say that the girls that were 6s all of a sudden became 8s. You know what I'm saying?
All the time.
All the time. But it's like I'm still like mentally I'm being tough about it and I'm pulling through. And there's so many days that I wanted to give in, but I haven't.
Okay.
And so I don't know. I just wanted to bring that up because I feel like, being mentally tough is definitely a skill, just like communication that we all can develop.
Okay.
You know, and people don't understand that. Some people think, oh, this person was born with the ability to talk to anybody they ever wanted to. But no, man, you can do it too.
Oh, okay.
You can go to the gym and get big like this too.
Oh yeah, no.
All you gotta
definitely.
do is put your mind to it, bro.
Oh, is that
and
what
be
you mean?
mentally tough.
Is that what you mean? Mental toughness, like just putting your mind to it.
Yeah, pretty much. Like being able to do
Bro,
something.
confidence. Yeah.
Being able to do something, knowing that it's gonna be rough, that you may not want to do it, but you still do it because.
Okay.
That's being mentally tough.
Oh, gotcha. Now I understand.
You know what I'm
this
saying?
whole time when you were talking, I'm like, what the fuck is he saying, bro?
Oh,
Like,
no, yeah. That's what I'm aiming for, yeah.
Nah, and honestly, I do agree. It's something everyone should be doing. I feel like that's why there's so many issues in the world, because everyone's just mentally weak. Like, I hate that. Like, like, they can't do it on their own, then they put more, man, what's the thing? They become a
Stress.
burden. They become a stress. They become a burden towards other people because they can't figure it out themselves, blah, 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 blah,
They
blah.
let their emotions take over.
Bro, exactly. So
I'm
like,
emotionally drained today, so I don't want to do it. Nah, man, fuck that.
yeah, nah.
Get
well,
your
like,
ass up.
Yeah.
And go fucking do what you gotta do.
But then again, like, why is it that you emotionally drained? You got. That's what I'm telling you. Like, don't also just like put out the window and be like, I'm emotionally drained, but I'm not gonna find out why. Nah, find out why, because then that motherfucker's gonna come back.
That's true.
It's gonna be like you just saying, I don't care. I'm sad, but like I'm gonna still keep going. That's like you taking a shot of like tequila.
Yeah,
You're drunk, but you're gonna come back to it.
that's true.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's another. I think I should be like another big one. Fix your issues.
Fix your issues.
Fix your issues. Anything that makes you scared, that makes you,
So in other words, like when you're going through something rough, don't mask it, don't run away from it, and don't put it to the side. Fight it head on. But now, let me ask you this, bro. Why do people not want to fight it head on?
bro, because everybody's scared, bro. Who
They're
isn't scared, bro? It's people scared. People overthink the worst, bro.
They do.
They overthink they do. That's
They
why
do,
y'all
bro.
can't fix it, because y'all just overthink it, bro.
That's
Just
facts.
do it. Just do it. What's the worst? Like, I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
like, what's the worst they got? They gonna hit you or they gonna shoot you. But I don't think.
What?
Yeah, but
How the
you guys
fuck?
are not involved in like stuff that like.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Nah, I get
so
you. I
like
get
yeah,
you.
so like it's everyone else's work. You know.
Just don't be scared. Just get
don't
up,
be scared.
get off the couch, go out and do it. Handle your business. Go get
Bro.
that bread, get that money. Everybody can be millionaires.
Exactly.
But not everybody is willing to put in what it takes to become a millionaire.
Exactly.
Bro, that's crazy. That's
Exactly.
crazy.
They're-
That's what I'm saying. Hey, bro, so you had a motorcycle.
I still do.
You still do? What's up with the motorcycle, bro? Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, your social media, it's been popping. Like, I pay attention. So one time, like, I seen your motorcycle just completely like, it looks like it's never been ridden in like a decade. And then the next day, it's looking brand spanking new, bro. Like, tell me about that journey, bro. When did you first get it? How was it when you got it?
You like
And
the
then how's it
motorcycle? You
now,
like the
bro?
bike? You like the
Yeah,
bike?
bro. I just
Yeah.
like that transition, bro.
Okay, well, let's say in general, like every time I get something new, like I always get things old. So the motorcycle was old, like it was used. Shout out to the homie Jeffrey's dad. You know, he didn't have it, like he didn't use it no more. So I bought it off of him. So like I said, I buy old stuff, and I like to just what's that thing
Renovate
called?
it, fix it up.
Yeah, fix it up. So that's
Yeah.
my thing. That's
Okay.
my thing. Like there's beauty into like the bad things. So that's what I did. It was just dirty, you know. It needed some work, you know. I crashed it.
You crashed the motorcycle?
Okay, I didn't
What
crash
happened,
it,
bro?
I didn't
Talk
crash
to me.
it.
What
but-
happened? What happened?
Man, you know, it was man, I had an argument with my dad. So you know, it was Thanksgiving, and I was trying to flex on my whole family. You know, we were leaving the Thanksgiving dinner. We're going home, and then I was just following my dad in his truck, and my family was in the truck. You know, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I was flexing it. You know, I was like, you know, I was showing off. I wanted them to be proud of me. You know, I got a bike. No, you know, there I go. You know, just being reckless with it. You know, I was going too fast, and then my dad was in front of me, and then I just didn't pay attention. He was stopping. So I'm all like, no, you know what
Don't
happened.
tell me you ran into your dad's
bro,
truck, bro.
I didn't. My dad was gonna kill me if I did that. So I'm all like, so like during that moment, like I was able to like stop the whole bike, and it was sliding still.
Yeah.
So front wheels locked in, back tires, you know, but I was still sliding. So I was drifting it. Man, I was getting so close to my dad. I'm all like, game over. Like I just threw myself on the side. I'm just like, you know,
Yeah.
like bro, like I just dropped it to the side, and then that kind of stopped the impact from my dad.
Uh-huh.
But the whole bike was on my left leg, so like it was smushed. Like
You smushed your
I
leg?
smushed my leg, bro.
Goddamn.
I didn't really care. Like I was when I was on the floor, I'm more like whistling to my dad. I'm like, hey, like I can't get off, bro. Like the bike is
Yeah.
heavy.
Uh-huh.
I'm a skinny ass noodle. Like I can't do this at 650. Like I don't know how much that weighs, but thing's heavy.
Yeah.
So he couldn't pick it up. So I'm more like, bro, just pick it up from the wheel. And then he picked up from the wheel because like that's where it was at. And then I got up and then I picked up the whole thing. Everyone was shook. Everyone was surprised. I'm like, I'm good. Like, let's go. When I wanted to leave, I like hop on it. Like my leg gives out. I'm like, oh, okay. Like that's not good. Like,
Yeah.
nah, I'm gonna still push through. I'm trying to switch gears. The goddamn clutch stick is like bent in, like towards the engine. Like,
Oh, so you messed up the whole clutch? dude.
yeah, the whole clutch was just bent in. The handle to change gears,
Yeah.
the clutch broke, snapped off. Like the metal thing snapped off. So like, once I looked at it, I just busted down crying, bro. For like 5 minutes, I was just crying in the middle of Anaheim, busy street. Everybody was
Yeah.
looking at me. They were all patting my shoulder. You're like, are you okay? I'm like, everything never goes as planned. I'm over life. And then like, yeah, bro.
Oh, damn,
Yeah,
bro.
that shit.
So what happened after that?
Man, looked at my bank account. And I'm like, I got enough for a tow truck. That was just the worst, bro. Like, that was like, what, $100, almost like $200. That's all I had back then.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I was like living off like money through money. Like, I didn't have nothing. So, like,
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, I'm not trying to go broke again. Like, for the 700,367 time. Like, man, I did it, whatever. I sucked it up. That's when I just learned. That's when I learned. I'm like, don't be stupid. Like, do what you got to do. Like, do what's needed. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So, at the end of the day, I kind of learned not to be speeding no more, you know. like just calm down, you
Yeah.
know, like don't be so reckless, don't be so active, you know. Shit can happen. I learned that the hard way. Never again.
Dang, bro. So do you still have the bike?
Oh, fix it up. Yeah, nah. Put another band in it. You know, I put another 1,000. So yeah, nah. Fixed up the bike, new parts, new everything, and yeah, nah. It's running. It's at the garage. You know,
Hell
just chilling there. I need to wash it.
You watch it? Dang, bro.
But it's
That's
still there.
crazy.
It's cooling.
Attaboy.
So I love my vehicles. You know, I got a Mustang, I got a motorcycle, and I'm just practicing on doing some crazy stuff with it. You know?
Yeah.
I want to get sponsored. You know, I want to.
Sponsored for the motorcycle?
Man, hell yeah! You know, did you know you can drift in it?
Nah.
You said no. Wait, coming soon. I'm practicing.
What?
Practicing. I ate like shit 3 times, bro. I ate shit 3 times just by accident. Cause like
You hit drifts 3 times?
Yeah, by accident.
Uh-huh.
So then on the second time when it wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
I'm more like, I think I know how to do it. The third time I ate it again, but because I actually tried it.
Okay.
But I aced it. Like I turned the whole corner, but it's just like straightening out. If you don't straighten out, the wheel gets stuck.
No.
And you just go forward.
No.
Bro, I went forward, bro. I'm surprised that bike's still going, honestly.
Hey, bro. So obviously, like, you want to try to get in a sponsorship from motorcycle drifting and
Man,
stuff like that.
Find anything.
So that's
here.
something that's in the moves, bro. So if there's one thing that I know about you, is like you said, bro, life is like a game of chess.
Ooh,
If you
okay.
plan and you create a strategy, you could win at the game.
Yeah.
So let me ask, bro, what are the next moves that you got? Do you have that you're willing to share? Because obviously, like, I know a lot of people like to move in silence, and a lot of times, especially for me, I realize is like I don't really like telling people exactly what every move that I have is going to be made. Not because I don't want somebody else to copy, because I mean, bro, the one thing about me, like, if anybody wants to learn how to do a podcast, I will teach you how to do a podcast. You want to learn how to play baseball, I'll teach you how to learn how to play baseball. Because the thing is, man, if I put time and effort into you learning something, I can learn something from you, because you might figure something out that I don't. But one of the reasons why I don't really explain my moves to people is because I don't want to say I'm gonna do something and then it ends up not happening. You know what I'm saying? So,
Okay.
but do you have any like what's in store, bro? What should we be looking forward to, man?
Nah,
Like,
at the end of the day, you should say it. You know? I
Yeah.
don't know. Just own up to it. If you fail, you fail. But if you say it, like I would say, like throughout this whole time now, like from here on out, I'm gonna try to make a banger. I'm gonna try to make a hit.
try to make a hit.
I'm gonna work with different artists. That's
Okay.
it. Like I'm gonna just work with different artists, and I'm gonna just try to make a hit
Yeah,
as soon as possible. That's it.
that's it.
What else? Dang. I try to get into the drift scene. I try to
Yeah.
get. So I'm fixing up I'm trying to fix up the car. You know, so that's gonna be a thing. You know, fixing up the car, getting ready for takeovers. You know,
Takeovers.
We're gonna takeovers.
So like takeovers, those are like when just a bunch of people get together and then they start doing like
Just lock down the streets and they just like block off. They cause traffic and they just start doing burnouts in the middle of the city
really.
and the street light. Yeah, bro.
Is it like at night or during the
Yeah,
day?
in the night.
In the
In the
night?
night.
Oh, damn, bro, that's pretty
Yeah,
hard.
they all like group up like on like they just go on social media. They tell each other like where to go, parking spot, all link up. There's like a bunch of cars and they just get addresses.
Yeah.
And then from the host. And then everyone just skirts off to like the place
Yeah.
and they just block the whole street and they just start doing donuts.
So it's a whole like organization. It's like
Kinda,
an
yeah.
underground
It's like
organization.
it's a little like car show thing, yeah.
Dang, okay. But so like it's on some like Fast and Furious type shit.
Man,
is
you
that
can-
basically
yeah,
what you're saying,
honestly,
bro?
yeah,
Because like,
when the-
bro, watching that movie, man, I was like, dude, this is hard, bro.
It's
like-
exactly like that.
Some real life Fast and Furious shit.
Yeah, it's just no racing.
No racing.
Nah.
Okay.
But the speed of the cop chases, they're real. Like they pull
Really?
up on you, like bro. Like after a while, they're gonna know where you are. So
Okay.
there's gonna be a bunch of cops, like just like, hey, like they're doing burnouts, la 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 la. There's gonna be like 5, like close to like 12 cop cars pulling up, trying to just arrest anybody so they can
Really?
get info.
So it's like, is there like a ringleader? Like a guy that's like the head dog of like whatever is going down, and then is there like a guy that kind of like sits on like off in the distance and he has like that radio on that he can listen to the cops doing that shit, and then he
Man.
lets everybody know so you guys can all take off.
Something like that.
Like how like
Man,
bro, what?
look, so there's different hosts. Like I said, there's different people that like just
put these things together.
Yeah, so like I said, it just depends on the host. Sometimes the host, they might have guys like that like are far like
They
from the
look,
street.
They
Yeah,
do lookouts.
exactly. The radio them. They be
Yeah.
like, hey, they coming. Like they go on the blowhorn and they be like, hey, we gotta go. I'm like,
Yeah, and everybody just takes off.
everybody takes out. That's the fun part. Like that's like
Yeah.
let's see who gets caught. You know
So
what I mean?
is that kind of like every man for himself?
Yeah,
That's what it
bro,
is?
That's so much fun, bro.
What?
It is in cars, bro. Like everyone is just like driving
Just
fast.
taking off.
Yeah, bro. Like
What?
like.
So like with so many people in like that one area, does somebody actually do get caught, or sometimes there's like people just get away?
Hell yeah, nah. A lot of times people get caught.
Is that kind
Yeah.
of like how it stops? Like there's so many cars, but there's only a certain amount of police officers that like for one police officer they catch one person, but everybody else gets away.
Yeah, basically.
Is that kind of how it works? So at the end of the day, somebody is getting busted, but you just gotta hope to God it's not
Yeah,
you.
exactly. Just be
What?
smart. Don't get caught. Like don't get blocked in. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I don't know.
So in a sense, it's kind of like a rush on its own. Okay.
That's why people like it. I don't know. People
Bro,
do.
that's crazy though. I feel like bro, that's on some like you see a bunch of people pull up to the club.
Bro,
and
you
then
guys
after
have
the
not
club,
seen
they
that?
go,
Yeah.
They go out and then they shut down the street.
They do that.
And then they go away from the cops,
Bro.
go back home.
And you might
and
not,
it's
you
like
might never
regular-
know who you might see there. Like it's
Yeah.
just funny. People are like watching, and then you might be like, "Oh, hey, Alondra. Oh, hey, Roger." You know, I'm like,
So it's a community.
yeah. So,
And like in like who are the type of people that have cars like these? Are they like I guess you could say blue collar job type people? People that work an office job, people that work, like what?
Most definitely, nah. I feel like, man, I don't know. Anybody, to be honest, like anybody.
Yeah.
But the people that are down to like be part of it, part of the show, I feel like they gotta be reckless, fun, smart people.
Reckless, fun, smart people.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Okay. And they're mainly like what's the age range we're looking at? Like mainly 20s?
Oh, bro, it doesn't.
Or it
yeah,
kinda just ranges,
So
like-
it's kind of
like-
like from like 18 like over. You know.
Okay. How about the
40-year-olds.
girls, bro?
Man, I haven't seen no girl drifters.
They're
I'm
not-
trying
But they're like, do baddies pull up there?
to.
Or
Oh
what?
hell yeah,
Yeah?
hell yeah, bro.
Is that like the thing?
That's
bro?
another reason why I like to go. Come
Yeah.
on, girls are there. Like,
Damn.
and they looking all nice and stuff. You know, it's the night. What the girls like to. They love to look good in the night. So
Yeah.
come on, you know.
Okay. Dang.
Cars, female.
So what does it take for someone to kind of get into like a scene like that? Or like how like say for me, bro, like how would I find something like that?
You just gotta. Okay, there's two ways. Either you find the Instagram and you just get annoying. I don't know. I haven't done it myself. That's what I heard. Like you just get annoying. You just try to just get in it. You know, and be like, hey, like, well, what's the address? You know,
Yeah.
like, what's the address? Like, la, 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 like,
And you basically just gotta prove you're not a op.
yeah, prove yourself. Yeah, there you go. Stuff like
Okay.
that. Like, you know.
Yeah.
So there's that, or just like get to know people. Like you know me, I like the whole car scene. So like, I can tell you when to go. You know, I'll take you with me. La la la. You know.
Yeah.
That's another way.
Dang. That's
So-
crazy. And then like, is there money to be made in these events too? Are there like people do bets on the side, like, oh, I think he's gonna crash into that light pole and like on the second drift or like some shit like that?
Not really, but I mean, if you want, you can.
You can.
Yeah, just call it.
But for the most part, it's just people just pulling up,
yeah, it's more like
getting
a fun
some
thing.
canes,
Yeah,
you
eating some
know,
canes.
smoking a joint, just hanging out,
bro.
chilling.
That's what I love doing. You know, just watching that. It's a whole vibe, bro.
It's a vibe,
It's a vibe. So
bro.
yeah,
That's crazy, bro. I had no idea, man. I didn't even know you was part of something like that, bro.
Bro,
I've been
I
low key. I'm low key trying to like look into something like that.
there's
like, that whole
so many
lifestyle.
things I be doing.
is
bro.
crazy, bro.
So many, bro. This podcast can go on for days.
That's what I'm saying,
Yeah,
bro.
I got a lot of stuff. Like I don't know.
Damn,
Shout out
bro.
to Tyler Crippen, Sky Holland. I miss y'all.
Yes, sir. Well, hey, bro, tell you what, man. I really appreciate you coming on the show, man.
It's an honor,
Taking
bro.
time out of your busy life, you know, helping support your boy. Just putting me on,
Bro,
putting you on, bro.
You
Come
know,
on,
shout out
bro.
to the homie Miggy. Miggy been
Come
up,
on, bro.
you know, he been doing his thing.
Bro,
okay.
you know what it is. But yeah, man, listen, bro, like you definitely doing some big things, man. And like, you know, I'm with it. I'm down for it. I like the whole I don't want to say it's like the party scene you're going after, because what it is it seems like it's more of like the upbeat lifestyle, but being productive with it.
I'm trying to go for a lit stuff. Let's just say that. Like, trying to make a living being lit, you know?
Really
That's
being lit.
it.
Hey, bro, it's possible. So, you know, if you stick with it, bro, it's gonna happen, man. But hey, bro, first of all, like, good luck on you and your music career. That's definitely something that's gonna blow up. Let me know about this Fast and Furious shit, bro. Because I'm trying to make my life a movie. And yeah, man.
You coming through.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Man, we still gotta work on music. We still cooking up. So
Definitely.
a bunch of artists
We gotta
hit
make
me
music.
up. You know, we got. I'll be down to work with anybody.
Yes, sir.
So-
We're gonna make it, bro. Just gotta blow it up.
You know?
All right, man. Hey, y'all have a good rest of your day.